Okay, first off, I can have I'm finally out of coffee. I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Inspired by Jimmy L. I'm, of course, your host, Jimmy Ward Mize, and welcome to my home. So, as promised, I wanted to share more information with you all about me and what's going on and why I do what I do. So, this particular topic on this clip, I do not, or in the past, why I did not share my age with anybody, actually. So, true story. First off, I'm 33 years old this year. I turned 33 this year. I don't think I've ever publicly announced that. But I do have a lot of fun with my husband and making birthday cakes and candles that says 25 or different things on Facebook and Instagram that says 25. I just think it's so hilarious. But I'm not trying to stay 25 forever. I know that I can't. So that's not the issue. So whatever. But anyway, I grew up, of course, probably much earlier than most people around my age. And because of that, I was kind of forced into another community. I was forced to be with the adults. I was forced to kind of adult. And not that anything was wrong. And I don't want to sound like that. But I hung around all of these adults. And they knew I was young, but they never did know how young I was. I just never did correct them. And as I got older and kind of mimicked and learned a lot of their ways and a lot of their ways started to like cultivate it and create me and who I am and how I think and feel about certain things. So when I transferred over to the real world or the corporate world, I just decided to not share my age because most of the people that were reporting to me or most of the people that were leading alongside of me, they were older than I was. I was always the youngest person in the room. And then all of a sudden things started to change over the last couple of years. You know, you get older. And then all of a sudden, you're no longer the youngest person in the room. Oh my gosh. And, but anyway, I've always had people that reported to me that were much older. They were old enough to be my mother. Or old enough to be my grandmother. I remember that at the airport. And I've always had these people to report to me. And what I found was how they treated people that were younger than them, that they knew of, that were younger than them. They treated them like children. Boy, I'm old enough to be your mama. Yeah, but you're not. Let's get that clear. You're not my mother, but more importantly, we have a job to do. And this is the expectation. And so I had to create that separation. I had to create that division between us in order to keep my sanity alive, in order to not lose respect from my team. I had to maintain that wall, that block. And so I just never gave out my age. I never did. And so now I'm doing videos and inspiring people across this country and across other countries, which is so amazing. And I realized that I never give my age. And so it's something I probably got to work on. I really got to look at as to why that behavior hasn't changed, because it's no longer serving me. And so I need to really look at that. And I'm being open. How about that? I'm being open to giving this information out. Something funny happened to me earlier this year. I posted on Instagram that I was turning 25, and a coworker of mine that works in our corporate office, he follows me on Instagram, and so he messaged me back, and because I was like, hey, turning 25, I'm so excited. He literally messaged back at the bottom of the comments and was just like, yeah, 25 plus shipping and handling. Okay, first off, you guys that never did believe me being 25, I need you to stop judging me. I feel 25. I feel really young. I feel really good. And so, although realistically I'm 33, I still don't mind living like I feel. How about that? I did because I like to wrap all of these up with an interview that I did, and I cannot. Jose. No, that was not. Jose actually was really, really young. Jose. Oh, if you type in "inspired by Jimmy L" and Jose, Jose, he's one of the youngest guests I've ever had on my show. Check him out. You would be surprised. He was really big into blockchain and investing in I think it's called Fortnex or Fortex or something. He was really big into it, and he is making a killing. He really got in on the ground floor, and he was able to really make some moves. But he was the youngest person that I've had on my show, and if I'm not mistaken, he too did not like to express his age. At least not publicly, which I understood. It is literally a level of respect. And the moment that you tell someone that you're 18 or you're 21 and you're trying to train or coach them, it immediately brings down their respect for you. Immediately. Go check out that interview if you want to know more about what Jose is doing and his mindset behind not giving out his age, as well as even if you just wanted to know more about blockchain. He's a really great person to get a hold of. So just YouTube videos, actually, or you can do YouTube or the podcast, but inspired by Jimmy L, and type in Jose, and his interview will definitely pop up. I love you guys as always. I will definitely see you on the very next show. Make sure that you are staying tuned. Make sure you have subscribed so that you can get the latest video. What are you waiting on? Are you waiting on? So I see you watching. I need you to subscribe. Come on, people. I need your advice. I need your comments. What is it that you're loving about these shows? So what is it that you're not liking about the shows? How about that one? What more do you want to know? I do have several other questions to get through. So I guess I'll see you on the other side. See ya.